On this episode of Picker Road, we are back in Old Town Orange in the OC, and we're going picking.
We're going to have a delicious brunch, and later we're going to go to Dodger Stadium for a baseball game, and we are going to knock dinner out of the park.
And as always, we're going to take you right along with us for this amazing adventure. So come on, join the journey. I'm Harleen, and along with my husband Gary and our son Will, we are a family of pickers. We travel the country finding treasures to bring to you. Along the way, we have great adventures. Come along with us. Join the journey on Picker Road.
We're starting our afternoon in Orange, California off with a delicious brunch at the Filling Station. This restaurant used to be a gas station and is filled with fun memorabilia from times past. There's nothing like a delicious meal to start the day off. One of their specialties is deep-fried avocado. Now, that certainly has an interesting texture. All right, we certainly got filled at the filling station. I think it's time we start picking.
Oh, I like their windows. All decorated for fall. Let's go inside and see what we can find. Well, the minute we get in here, we find some lovely, nicely displayed collectibles. I want to take a look at this glass piece here. What is that? Costa Boda, 15. Costa Boda is such a good name, but that's a little high for resale. So I'm going to leave that one. Look at that old. You see the mark? That's an H with an A in it. If
Anchor
you guys can
hockey,
see
right?
it. Nope. Hazel Atlas.
Hazel Atlas. I always confuse those two.
But close.
Because I just had the Hazel Atlas glowy glass.
Exactly. But good guess. And let's look down here. All right. Let's move into the main part of the store. Oh, look, they have some very nice vintage linens. Let's head back and see what they have in their hard goods section. William, what's better than one world?
Three worlds?
Three worlds. All revolving at once. Let's see what they have down here. This looks like kind of a Mikasa piece. They want only $3 for that. It is pretty, but I feel it's kind of common. So let's keep looking. Oh, look at this little vase. That's only $2. That's very sweet. I think I'm going to pick that up.
Nice.
And what's up here? What are these little trinkets?
What do they say at the bottom?
It's the Latin name for the flower, for violets.
Oh.
And they want $5 for those. Those are Susan Williams Botanic Garden.
Port Meridian.
And where do you see? Oh, there's Port Meridian. Those are really pretty. Let's take a look at those, a little closer look at those. I'm trying to see, is that a chip? No, I think that's just some smudge.
Some tape, I think.
Oh, those are really pretty. Port Meridian's a really good name.
There's two of them.
And what is this one? Now that one doesn't have any writing, but that's Port Meridian also. I think we're going to pick these up.
Very nice.
I think they're really nice. All right, now I've got full hands. Hey, here's Gary to the rescue. Hand to Gary. Luckily, he has big hands. So now we have little candle holders and little votives. Let's just see if there's anything. You never know what something might be marked. And we are in the OC. We could find a glassy baby.
I see certain color here. No.
Okay, I think we've got 3 fabulous little treasures. Let's check out. Well, we are back here at the Orange Circle Antique Mall here in Old Town Orange. They are so welcoming to us here. They love that we come here, and we wanted to come back and see what we could find. Come on, let's look. I'm taking you right along with me. Well, this booth looks interesting. Look at this flamingo. And it is a John Perry. Now, usually with the John Perrys, I have seen seagulls, I've seen dolphins. I don't know that I've ever seen a flamingo. It's pretty cool. Well, let's see what we have here. We have a little, oh, it's a Wade. It's a little Wade cottage. And let's see.
C3PO.
Real assortment. We're going from a Wade cottage to C3PO. Oh, William, look at this.
He's a hoot.
Oh, look at here, some Star Wars.
Legos. Oh, I would be looking at them closer if I didn't have about 500 pounds worth of Legos in storage. I'm going to be doing a big Lego sale come holiday season.
Well, I bet a lot of people will like that. Oh my goodness. Look at this little stiff bunny. You know, William, one of my favorite things in the world is the beautiful little white stiff cat that you bought for me when Grandma helped you save up your money and you bought it for me. And I just love and treasure it so much. You bought it at FAO Schwartz.
I did.
And you were just a little guy. Look at the look in that cat's face. He's Biswick from the UK, and he's pretty fantastic. But at $38, he's just not in my budget for flipping. Let's go to the next one. Look how packed full this display case is. If I remember rightly, I think I got something out of here last time. Now they're doing 10% off. So let's go ahead in and just see what they have. What are these? Ceramic fish. They're very interesting. Oh, look, those glow.
Oh, I bet. Let's see.
But they're $85.
I know, but we still have to appreciate the glow.
Yes. Can it go through?
They do not glow.
Really?
Look at that.
Here, oh, look at this pig. Oh, she's from Portugal. I just like the face. Look at her face. She's fun. Let's see what else we have. We have a little milk glass oil lamp and a tall vase. All right. It's kind of crowded in here. Let's go to the next booth. Look at this. This is a piece of vintage pool pottery from England. Let me show you the mark. There's the mark where it says Pool, England. I love their pottery. They're asking $21 for this little mouse. Look at his tail. It wraps all the way down. It's very whimsical and very fitting that should be next to an England Starbucks. Remember when we were in England and we visited Shakespeare's home?
Absolutely.
In Stratford-on-Avon? Oh, look at this egg down here. It looks like a peacock. $13. That's beautiful. Just sitting here. And what does this say? It is Haunted Mansion Holiday, A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Is that a pin?
It is.
It's a Christmas decoration.
Is it a decoration?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a little bit big for a pin.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
We are only about a mile away from Disneyland, so I'm looking for Disney stuff.
Ooh. And here's some paperweights. Clear glass Bullicante. Look at that. Very nice. It's not a clear base.
There's controlled bubbles, and
but
then
those
there's
are-
controlled bubbles.
Those are controlled bubbles. Kind of looks like a cactus. And here's a blue one. Look at this blue one. Ooh, it's heavy. 35 on that one. Cobalt blue. Yes, that's a beauty. Paperweights are so hot right now. If any of you guys are out there on the hunt, always grab a really good paperweight if it's at a good price. They're selling really, really well. Oh, look at these little portraits. Those are prints, but boy, they sure look old.
Hey, we got all the way to Orange County. We found something from Caesar's Palace.
Las Vegas. We have a little Japanese geisha doll Little wood doll. Oh, and look, it's a cowbell. Boy, those are everywhere in Switzerland.
I could have used more cowbell.
So this booth is 50% off, and they are just chock full of glow glass, as Gary is showing you. Even through the glass, you can see, oh, look how all those salt and peppers glow. And look at this piece right here. Gary, shine the light on that. That is uranium glass tumble up set. And they want $150. So even at 50% off, that would still be $75. But it is pretty spectacular. Well, I think I might have found something, William. This piece, it's an optic block creamer. It is uranium glass. Look at the optics on that, Gary. Oh, that's a real light up one. So they want $20 for it. So that would mean that that's $10. That's a cool little creamer. Let me just make sure that there's no chips. And that's a hand to Gary. That makes him happy. Well, this booth right across the way is also 50% off everything. So I want to take a look in here. Look at that really pretty pattern. I believe that's the desert rose. Very, very beautiful pattern. And what's in this little case here? All little tiny, tiny pieces. Those are porcelain flower brooch. And I guess they're all brooches. Those are quite lovely. I just did a big jewelry sale though, so I think I'm okay on that. And look how old these are here. So mid-century. Look at that set. A bowl with smaller bowls. It's mid-century modern, swinging Jeanette, large serving bowls with 4 personal bowls. They want $60 for the whole set, so it would be $30. I have several mid-century bowl sets in the boutique right now, so I'm going to hold off on that right now. But let's go into the booth and see what we can find. Look at this gold. It kind of looks like weeping gold, but I don't think it is.
It's like a gold crackle glass almost.
It is, very much. Oh, look at these. I noticed these Orafor candles. Orafors is such a good name in Swedish crystal. There's the Sweden Orafors. And look at that tulip design at the top. It's really lovely. They want $48 for the sets. That would make it $24. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's firm. So whenever a dealer has firm on a ticket, obviously, they are not going to discount it. But they are pretty, even for $48. I will leave those. And let's move back and see what else we can find. They have a lot of clear glass here.
Oh, this is Lennox.
Oh, that's very pretty. Very pretty. And look at these goblets. They're like feathers. They're like bubbles. They are a set of just crystal wine glasses. Balloon style is what they're calling them. I think they look like bubbles. Very pretty. I would not want to ship those. Let's see what else this booth has. Let's look up there. And I'm looking all around and seeing if there's anything that catches my eye. Oh, look at this fan. I like fans.
You're a fan of fans?
I am a fan of the right fan. Oh, that looks like an older one.
How much is that?
$16. It's a vintage hand-painted Asian fan.
So it's not firm, so that would be $8 then.
It would be, but it's got a problem. It's not opening all the way. That shouldn't be like that, I don't believe.
Darn.
And also, the plastic. Of course, that's vintage, but I like the ones that are wood. They're much more in the line of Victorian style fans. So let's leave this one for right now. And let's go to the next booth.
Well, like I was saying, we are very close to Disneyland, and sure enough, here are some vintage Disney pins. These are cast exclusives, which means you could only buy them at the Disney shop that's dedicated to people who work at Disneyland. So those are somewhat hard to find, and they are priced accordingly.
And right below them, these little Disney figures, they bring back memories. Several of these, I remember my sister used to bake my birthday cakes when I was growing up. And she did several Disney cakes where she had Peter Pan and Pinocchio and Cinderella and all different characters. And I remember the little figures. They look very much like these. Wow, that little chipmunk alone is $65. I should have saved those.
I think she glows.
Quick, Marty, let's get back to the future.
And she glows.
Golly, Batman! Well, this booth kind of has a primitive vibe. They've got a lot of old tools. And down here we have some tins. Look at this. That looks really old, but it's got a barcode. So looks do deceive. Let's leave that. Let's walk in here and see what else they have. I noticed this vase here. That's a very interesting glaze on there. It is signed BN. They want $24. It's multicolor glaze drip. And it's stoneware. It is beautiful, but I don't think at that price we can do it. Too bad there's not a sale in this booth. Now we're getting into some really antique-y looking items. Like, look at this. You've got very fall feel with the wheat, and they're trying to dress their booth up by a little bit of, faux bread and faux bread back there. That's a nice little touch. And down here, look at this. Indian motorcycle sign. I think that's probably a repop.
Oh, yeah.
They want $19 for that. Looks like a homemade one. And they put some faux donuts in there. That makes it look good.
Should I test them?
No, I don't think you'd like it. And look up here, William. Look at these wood pieces. We've got churns and buckets. And look at that box at the end with the dovetailing.
Look at the size of this duck.
Oh, he's wonderful. He looks all hand carved. They went $95 for him. And look at the birdcage at the end. That's pretty nice.
Well, this is just an opportunity to comp something. There's the Walt Disney World Salt and Pepper Shakers, which I recently sold for about $12 to $15, if memory serves correct. They are asking $35 for them.
Oh, we found a case that has everything 50% off. That's kind of exciting. Let's see what we can find. Look, we have some pressed glass. We have some Orifors for $175 there. Oh, look at this duck. He's 40. He's Orifor Sweden also. We have some cloisonne vases here. And of course, a Costa Boda and Steuben. Of course, they're asking $400 for it. And let's look down here. We have a small Lenox vase back there for $30. And a Fenton bell. Some lovely jewelry.
There's a shoe.
Yes, I'm sure that's a Fenton shoe. And look at this. This is a pink flamingo, and they're saying that that is Murano. I don't like the way the beak is finished right near the eye there. It looks kind of sloppy to me.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, and I'm sure that is a piece of Capodimonte. I can't see a mark, but I would bet anything it is.
And I can see the chip right there.
Can you? Well, it is Capodimonte.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Ken.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Ken.
Let's not get lost in that.
Okay, but there's a lot of Barbies here. And look at this darling little Anna Lee. I always like the Anna Lee. Did you see those fantastic Anna Lees we just bought in that recent video? They're going to come out at springtime next year. Oh, look at all these wonderful things. They're saying that's a silver solder inkwell. So much to look at in here. Oh, look at the look on this dog's face. Isn't that funny? He's just got a really funny look on his face. Looking at all these pins and all the little treasures. Look at this old doll. I wonder if that's really old or it's a repop. What does it say? Well, they went 38, so I'm thinking it's a repop. Yeah, it's from 1986. But it looks how they made dolls. At least it's signed.
I hope things from 1986 don't look that old.
Wow. That's how they made dolls back in the day.
Now, this is my kind of booth. Look at this. This is some vintage Star Trek stuff here. Now, I know a lot of these. If it's next generation, of course, it's post 1987, but some of these are those 1970s and 80s ones. What is really interesting to me is these 1970s Star Trek birthday cards. They say they're unused and they're asking $25 a piece. Now, that is a spot on price there, but if you're a Star Trek fan and you want to give away an old birthday card, that's great, because to find one that's unused.
Whoa, I think we have hit the mother lode of tikis. These tiki mugs go all the way back to there and all the way up and down. They're just wild.
Look at this one. First edition Trader Sam's from Disneyland. That is such a fun place to go after spending a whole day in the park. They want $160 for that.
Some of these are upwards of $200. And we just had our little mini tiki show in one of our last sales. And we sold quite a few things. Now, nothing was as old as this, but you can just see how extremely collectible and valued the really old tiki mugs are. So keep an eye out for them, guys. They're worth some money. Okay, so now this booth, we've noticed that everything is 20% off. So, oh, look at this. I like that. Look at that paperweight. Laser clear glass paperweight, $10. So at 20% off, that would make it $8. Let's make sure there's no chips. There is not. That's extremely interesting. I am curating right now a paperweight show, and I'm really excited to find really unusual and beautiful paperweights. I like this one. This is definitely a hand to Gary. Okay, we're still in that same booth. This one is for Laura Caldwell. This booth is just fantastic. It's chock full of things. Look at this great 70s purse. They're saying it's by Charles. Look, it looks like an artist's palette. I love that. They want $26 for it. Let's see how clean it is. Oh, it's not too bad. There's the name, Charles Original.
Worn by film stars, it says.
Where do you see that?
Under originals.
Oh.
Made by film stars.
No, that's a terrific purse. Something maybe Grace Kelly would have carried. What else do we have here? Oh, William, look at that.
He's a hoot.
He's a paper holder for a desk. He's 22. And we have these little guys.
Trolls.
18 on those. Oh, I got to look for those.
Oh, look at this guy up here.
What do you see? The duck?
Yeah.
Let's see what he is. Viking glass, and he's 32. He's a persimmon duck. Yeah, he does look like a persimmon color. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, there we go. That's a statement piece. Oh, is this Jim Shore? It is. Look at that. That's a Jim Shore Siamese, if ever I saw one. His name is Genghis, because he's Siamese. What kind of condition is he in? He's in really nice condition. I haven't seen the Siamese recently. He's a lot of fun. I really like him. Oh, my goodness. You know what? I think we're going to pick him up. I haven't seen that one, and I'm really fond of Jim Shore. Let's go ahead and get him.
I really like the style of this booth.
I know. There's so much to look at. I'm trying to see this rooster. He's $8. He's a little bottle.
He's a cruet, right?
Oh, no, he's got a big hole in him.
Oh, darn.
Why is he even out?
Oh, look at the owl.
I don't like that. Oh, he's cute.
How much is he? Let's see. He's $11. A small ceramic owl. Owl bath. Oh, that's cute.
And look at the little kitty cat on top of there.
Mm-hmm.
That one is 22. Let's see what else.
Okay, they've got an owl thing going here.
They do.
My kind of folk.
And I like these cats.
Mm-hmm.
This one's made in Italy. It's a ceramic cat.
Look at this poodle.
I know. Is that funny?
I got to be honest
what?
with you. It looks like Tim Burton's poodle. That's the way that he did the dog in Nightmare Before Christmas with that long nose.
But the eyes are really kind of
Yeah, he looks
goofy.
like the dog from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, well, maybe that's what he's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much to look at in this booth. Lots of little treasures.
Give me a hand.
They are a little bit pricey. Let's look down here. Look at this little picture. Made in Italy. And they want $24 for that. So let's put that down. And what is this little glass piece? You can't even see the price. $16. Little $16 piece. All right, well, oh, look, did Gary see glowy glass? It looks like it.
Oh, I'm sure.
I could be wrong.
Let's see.
What's it say? Made in Japan. It's 28.
Not on this one,
Not
but
on
I'm
that
sure.
one.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes. Now, it's interesting because it doesn't have a price. It just has a dash on it.
Set of, maybe it goes with
four.
those.
It's a set of 4, and there's just a dash. And then this one is 42.
All right. Shall we move on?
Absolutely.
These cute birdhouses. They're little travel trailers, little raindrop travel trailers. And look at this one, the Stars and Stripes. It's 10. And look at this guy. Those are fun.
They're super fun.
They are. I like some of this vintage looking pieces. Like, look at that. That looks like one of those old looking pumpkins. It's just a little candy container, but I think it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And look at his face. He's crazy funny. He is $25. And then you've got this little candy holder piece for $8. But it all has that really vintagey look.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what really draws me to them. We're going to have some fun decorations in the Picker Road Boutique, and we'll do a video and show everyone. I just wanted to make note of this booth. It's so 70s. Look at the macrame. It's a hanging planter to hold a plant. And I noticed this over here. I really like this piece. It's just a very simple little vase. They are saying that it is Native American made. I think it's a fun little piece. And look at this. What is this here? Is that a tumble up? Let's see.
Now, it looks like this is the dividing line between booths, and everything in this booth is half off.
It is. Unfortunately, it's got a big chip right there, though.
Oh, darn.
So I don't think we can do anything with that. And, oh, there's an owl, of course.
You know.
You know. Oh, look
There's
at
a
this.
big owl.
Oh, he's pretty spectacular. What is he?
He's a hoot.
He's a brown amber glass owl with a honeycomb pattern, and they're questioning whether it's Blanco.
Wow.
He's quite wonderful.
So he would be $34.
Yeah, he would be very hard to ship. Look at this in Poli. Isn't that a beauty? Those sell really, really well. This is a really packed booth in here. Let's just take a little look. It's all 50% off. Look at the suitcase. They've been around the world. Cairo and Rome.
Hungary. Peking, China.
What a great display piece.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine making an end table off of that?
Yes, put legs on it.
Legs and a piece of glass or a lucite over it. It's $160, but it would only be $80.
Wow.
That's a great piece. That's a fun piece. Look at all these 1970s treasures. Really, really interesting pieces.
Some of this is right out of the Brady Bunch house.
It really is. Trying to look at the names on these potteries. They're saying they're hand thrown, a lot of them. Oh, look at this little guy. He's a really cute little lion. He's so 70s. And they are saying that he is Odagiri. He's an Odagiri lion.
So he'd be 21.
He'd be 21.
Hmm.
I don't know. Do you think anybody would like an Odagiri lion from the 70s?
He is very cool.
He's cool, but at $21.
Well, let's not be cowardly.
I think I'm a little concerned to that price right now. Look at that tall vase back there. Those are pretty.
Oh, wow.
Look at this.
TWA, that's a travel bag
It
from
says
TWA.
Vintage 50s to 60s. When I was a little girl and TWA was still around, I used to think that it meant travel with angels.
Aww.
Somebody told me that. Obviously, it's Trans World Airlines. Let's see what else we have right here. That looks very much like the glass that we got in Paris. And this piece here is a vintage genie bottle. Do, 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 do. We've met Barbara Eden, and
Hey,
she is
Will.
absolutely lovely.
You want to talk about a hoot?
Hootenanny. It's the Hootenanny.
Oh, look at that. He's called Night Watch, made by Collins, and that is $45. He's a little bit pricey, so we'll leave him here. And with that, let's check out. We got some good treasures.
Absolutely. There is just so much here at Orange Circle Antique Mall. We always have a blast shopping here and never leave empty-handed. If you're ever in Southern California, you have to check it out. Now, we're at one of my favorite places in the world, Dodger Stadium. I grew up going to games here, and it's been far too long since we last visited. As Vin Scully used to say, no visit to Dodger Stadium is complete without an iconic Dodger dog. Plus, tonight, all fans in attendance get bobbleheads. So much fun! The Dodgers are playing the San Francisco Giants, and we have amazing seats. We're right on the first row of the reserve level balcony. Look, the Dodgers just scored! Woohoo! As an added bonus, after the game, the outfield was opened up and fans were invited to come sit on the green and watch a fireworks show. Let's enjoy the fireworks, and then we'll recap our finds. We hope you enjoyed a truly fun day picking in Orange, California, and a great evening at Dodger Stadium, complete with fireworks. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you always know when a new video drops, because we want you to join the journey.